You, boo-boo, you might need to get a revision. In today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about revision surgery and do you need to have one. So as you guys know, your girl had lap band surgery some years ago, early 2000s, I want to say. Yeah, and I lost 98 pounds on that journey. Yeah, she did. And I gained almost all of it back after 6, 7 or so years. And then your girl called herself trying to do it on her own. So I was doing detoxes, I was doing cleanses, I was doing HCG, I was fasting, I was eating cabbage soup, I was doing Weight Watchers. You name it, I've done it. I was doing ballerina tea, laxative tea diets. You name it, I've done it. It got me nowhere. In 2016, I decided that I needed to take the bulls by the horns and go and inquire about getting a revision surgery. And guess what? It was the best decision that I ever made in my life. You know why? Because I'm here today to tell you that I lost the weight again. I started at 215 pounds. I got all the way down to 122 pounds. And now today, 3.5 years out, guys, I am weighing in at 127 pounds. I've been holding steady at 127 pounds for a while now. And while 3.5 years isn't that far out, what the revision surgery has done for me is it has given me my life back. It has given me a second chance. And sometimes we need a second chance. I lost the weight the first time around. I was committed the first time around. I went to the gym the first time around. I kept the weight off the first time around. But life happened and I ended up gaining the weight back. What I didn't do the first time around is I didn't adopt a lifelong habit into my life. I did. And so sometimes what needs to happen is you need to sit back, you need to revamp, and you need to figure out how to get your mind in the right state, and then go and take the plunge. Go and get your revision surgery and get back on board. I can't tell you how hard it was after being granted a tool that helps me to lose so much weight so quickly. I can't tell you how hard it was after that, after doing that and losing the weight and having that weight off for such a long period of time, and then gaining it back and then trying to diet again. It just was not the right thing in my mind. It just never felt right. When I had the lap band surgery, it was a godsend to me because I no longer needed to diet, and that's what weight loss surgery did for me. Dieting never worked for me. It never ever worked, and I don't even understand why people sell you the diet methodology, because in my mind what a diet is that if you do this for a short period of time and then you lose the weight and then you can go back to doing what you were doing before. Anytime a diet was shoved down my throat, it was always temporary. And with the weight loss surgery, when I took the plunge and did my lap band surgery, it just took that diet mentality away from me, and it just allowed me to eat in a system. So they told me the things that I should not eat. I just didn't eat them. I ate less, and everything was just easy. It became hard when I had gotten to a place where I was very, very happy. I was so happy that nothing mattered anymore. Not even that system that I had adopted into my life. And then over time, the weight just came back on. And so what that revision did was it reset my mindset, and it allowed me to get my life back. And going through the same thing, and it doesn't matter. You don't have to be 7 years out. If you've failed your system or you failed your weight loss surgery, then you may need to go back and see about getting a revision. Sometimes a second chance is the charm, and it was definitely the charm for me. And while I'm, like I said, I signed up for a lifelong journey. I'll be on this journey for the rest of my life. It was definitely the best decision that I made. Now, I do have another video where I talked about when it may be time for you to think about getting a revision. So I will link that video as a card because it does go into more detail. In this video, I just want to urge you that if you are someone who's had a weight loss surgery, and you know, you're further out now, you know, 1, 2, 3, even 4 years out, and you're experiencing regain, and you've not been able to reverse that regain, then you probably need to go back and speak to your surgeon to see what options you have. There are options out there, and you don't have to go back to that diet mentality, because that diet mentality gets you nowhere. What you need to do is you need to sign yourself back up for the lifelong journey that is saving your life, because if you don't, you will find yourself back in a situation where you're having a lot of health problems and things like that, and it's just not beneficial. It's not beneficial to you. And I can tell you that I started having like weak bladder and you know, pH issues with my pH balance, low libido. It was a number of things that I had experienced once I started to allow that weight to get back on, and I had to get it off. And the only way for me to do that is with the help of my bariatric surgeon, and I am so thankful that I did it, and I would urge you to do the same. If regain has shown itself visible in your life and you're struggling to reverse the regain. So yeah, that does it for this video, guys. Just really short and sweet, to the point. Do what you gotta do. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.